everybody. Welcome back to MAGFAST 2022. We have Skunky48 here with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles for the Nintendo Entertainment System. Wonderful classic. Reminder, you can donate using the link in the description at twitch.tv/magfast to help us raise our goal of $7,500 for Child's Play. Right now, we're at $5,755.49. Thanks to donators like Anonymous, who says, "Best turtle is obviously Skunky. I'm still searching for that action figure. Show them lofty kicks on your feet." So Skunky, with that, those wonderful words hyping us up, tell us about your runner. Tell us about your run and your commentator.
Hey, thank you, and thank you, Anonymous. I would like to find that action figure as well. So I'm Skunky48. This is my main speed game, TMNT, for the NES from 1989. A lot of us from my age group got this as a kid, and it kicked their butt. So I came back as a teenager and then as a young adult to get some revenge, and now we've found that it is an amazing speed run, very technical. So first off, got my good friend Joe King, of course, helping commentate. Thank you so much, Joe. He'll be jumping in after we get started here, but I'll talk a little bit up front. The first thing we're going to do is reset the game and listen for a very specific audio cue to start the game on, because that gives us a better chance at the Technodrome boss, which is the entrance to the final level, being in a location that we prefer, also known as Hole 1. There are 3 different holes, each one more dangerous than the last, but I'm going to go ahead and get that underway, and Joe, you can go ahead and take it from here.
Yeah, 3, 2, 1.
And time starts now if it hasn't already.
I never tried to do that before. You have to start on an audio cue, but I couldn't count you down because I didn't know where the cue was.
Yeah, it's tough. Every marathon I've done, I have a hard time predicting it. So start the time wherever. This is all for fun and showcase.
Love the music in this game. It's always been in the back of my head for various projects or jobs that are mundane. There's Bebop. And there he goes.
So we took damage from Bebop there intentionally. Little known mechanic of this game is that the turtles will get an attack increase when they are below half health. Every turtle dealing out different damage values, and poor Raphael, he does not get a damage increase below half health.
Yeah, a lot of technical stuff in this game. A lot of reason people didn't, I think, care for this game is because there's just so much going on. But you can control your turtle. Like, you throw where the weapon goes, and the weapon, like Skunky just said, can have different damage outputs depending on how your health is. Your jump has so many different variables. We've already made it to the end of level 1, fighting Rocksteady. Here he is. Oop.
We'll spawn him there soon.
One thing I like about this game is the objective changes. Right now you saved April, so basically the game ended.
Right, that's what we wanted.
Hooray! Yeah, level 1.
Now we find out that the Foot Clan has planted bombs in the dam, so we are in the dam house.
There you go. A lot of cool ways to skip ladders and get into platforms that maybe might not have been intended. Skunky has all the tricks up his sleeve. He's one of the masters. What you guys are seeing right now is a master at work.
Thank you, Joe. I really appreciate that. I think the speedrunners doing their job right, they're making it look easy, so hopefully it's looking easy today. I'm going to grab that pizza for health. Gives us a safety buffer for the dam, which is notoriously tough.
We're climbing on top of the dam only once we get to the top, just to jump over the other side and start the infamous, or whatever, yeah, infamous swimming area.
Cowabunga Cliff, let's go.
So get those donations in. This is not a long game, and we are doing great with our donation incentive. I'd like to point out real quick that the highest donation was at $2.52 with someone named Chico. It says, "Let's get to the goal."
Thanks, Chico.
I think somebody can throw a $2.53 in there, don't you? Make it happen, folks.
So this swim has a lot of interesting mechanics. The screen transition here, we can get a fast upswim or a slow upswim. We got a slow one. I believe it depends on your positioning on the screen. Whatever pixel you're on will dictate what type of swims you get or currents you get. There's a current started right there. If we don't touch or bonk, we get to keep that current. And we bonked our head on the ceiling there, so we lost it, but that gave you a little example of that.
I'm speaking for the novice players when I say I remember dying in this level was just so horrendous because you start all the way back in the beginning.
It is.
So make sure to juggle your turtles properly. That's the PSA here.
Okay. Could have got a boost there, but we were on a bad pixel apparently. Not a big deal, we have plenty of health. Get through this dam, and we want to end the dam with 2 or 3 bars of health for Michelangelo. We're going to use him as a sacrificial lamb in the next level to grab an item needed for progression, and then let him get captured. Not dead, captured.
Yes.
And we will warp out of the building there.
Yeah, so we're going to get Michelangelo pretty low on health, and then in the next level you're going to see him, basically, it looks like he melts down to nothingness, but he's just captured. We'll get him later.
Okay, he's fine, Okay.
Skunky, the big movie coming up. I always called this the Ninja Turtle movie.
The Ninja Turtle movie. This was what they based Ninja Turtles, the live-action movie off of, really. So we get home, we announce that we're home, as one does, and oh no, our place is trashed, Splinter's gone, and Shredder may or may not be inside of the TV.
Look closely at Shredder's fingernails and tell me where he is.
So now would be a good time to read if you have any donations.
Yeah, we actually got, it looks like 253. Holy moly.
No way.
Yeah, we just got the top donation. That deserves. It's from someone, it's Alti, ITSALTI.
Oh, wow.
Child's Play is a good charity and Skunky is good people. Hey, I can't agree anymore. This is a pleasure to be up here with Skunky right now.
Thank you so much, Alti. I appreciate you, man.
Yeah, you're the star, Alti. Thank you. Setting a new bar, by the way.
Alright, so Mike's going to get into the turtle van, or party wagon. We're going to go to the missile house, get our missiles, which again is a progression item which destroys barriers for us to get to the final boss of the area. There's a sub-weapon. They happen every 25 enemy kills, and there's only a 50% chance that they drop. We got a single shuriken, which is the most powerful of the 3 random drops. And he wasn't nice, but we're going to go ahead and clip up here. And that's not the fastest way we could have handled that, but that gives you an idea of something you can do to get Mike captured, get out of the building, and on we go with Don.
Everybody in chat giving Alti a superstar exaltation. And now we're just flying through with the turtle van and the missiles we acquired. We got 7, and we're going to use them quite sparingly. Well, where they should be used anyway.
I did take a little too much damage with Don in the swimming section, so we're going to take it easy and not drain all of his health, so that way we can have a little bit of a buffer for the next area, which can be very tricky.
Cool. I always wanted a van like this. It turns on a dime. Check out that perfect 90 degree as soon as you just make that turn, no problem.
No problem. Couple quick wiggles there. One more missile.
Running over the foot soldiers, I always loved how it's there and it doesn't hurt you. They just run straight into the van.
Yeah.
Like.
I guess it was fair of them to do since the tanks run you over if you're on foot.
Yeah. It's only retribution.
Do a tight wrap around there to despawn this first fire guy that could have been there.
Ooh.
Alright, hold your breath.
I was always confused by this part. Falling into the water as a Ninja Turtle actually is a bad thing. They helplessly wiggle and flail their arms as they get pulled away. We don't want that because that takes us back to the beginning.
Alright, that kill back there was the Hot Drippins. Recently named that enemy after a story. Somebody got burnt with hot sugar. They're building gingerbread houses over the holiday weekend. So I wanted to give Hot Drippins a shout out. That's his first appearance as a named enemy in a marathon event. They have a lot of names, a lot of fun names for these enemies. I can't call them all out, but this one is an Angry Jessie.
Angry Jessie.
Angry Jessie was not too angry today, so that's good. And Angry Jessie's sister. Got her, and we got a sub-weapon. Helps us take out that fire leg. Mecha Turtle has 2 forms. To be a standard kill, we do not have a preferred sub-weapon to deal extra damage. His actions can be quite random. And we took out the missile, and down goes Mecha Turtle. Did we reach the donation incentive for the rope skip?
Yes, I do believe, tell me if I'm wrong, but we have a rope skip incentive met.
Oh, man.
Skunky is about to pull off a very tricky move with everybody's fingers crossed.
So we go a couple screens up here. We get the rope item to cross some pits at the roof of this building, and we can use a very well-timed damage boost to skip using the ropes, which can save some time. Very risky. Give it a shot. You all donated. Here we go.
Everybody in chat is stoked for the rope skip coming up. So utilizing this flying head, Skunky's going to use the damage boost to have it just get him right across where he can.
There we go.
Yeah. Because you notice the rope animation is taking a precious speedrunning time. We can't have that. If there's a damage skip to be had, Skunky's going to find it.
And we got a happy hop there. That's good news for the run. We're going to do a wall clip there. Wraps us down. One screen. Saves some time. And after we get through this building, we're on to the maze that is the sewers in the airport. This is my favorite level because of its difficulty and variation in the screens. It's got a lot of smaller screens, but a lot of technical things we can do to get through them quick.
I've got a donation I'd like to read off, if that's cool.
Absolutely.
$20 from 40 Watt, and they say, why?
Why? 40 Watt, thank you so much for the donation. Why indeed? Because turtles, that's why.
I noticed a weapon drop up there. That means 25 enemies away, you're going to get another one. That was a
Correct.
boomerang. Probably the weakest of the weapons?
The boomerang is
Maybe the weakest.
maybe the weakest.
One of the
It's
weakest.
between that and triple shurikens.
Okay.
The single shuriken is what you want to see for damage. The boomerangs and the triple shurikens also create a lot of lag. Fancy footwork to be done in this hole here.
For Alti, sure.
Fireworks for Alti. We'll see if we can get fireworks. So fireworks, once we get to the airstrip section, that was a very kind hole 6. Let's go.
Let's go.
Once we get to the airstrip section, there's very specific movement we can do to spawn some fireworks. We'll get 3 fireworks and see if we can make it happen for our friend Alti.
Oh, this mini boss.
Oh man,
Wait, what mini boss?
terrifying. Somebody say speed bump? Alright, let's see if that's positioning to get fireworks. I don't know, we're gonna go back. We gotta get this for Alti.
Alright.
That might be it. If it's not it, I'm sorry. I'll give you double fireworks when I get home. Yeah, we got fireworks. Fireworks for our good friend Alti.
Can those actually damage you?
They can, but you have to try to get hit. It's weird.
Firework percentage. Have to get hit by every attack.
Ooh, we got red clip. Let's go. And we're on to the death hole.
This is what gets me.
Let's not find out why. Lag.
That terrifying pit of whatever that is, lava.
It tried. It tried its best. We made it through.
Miraculously, though, if you get in there, even though you lose control of the character and he goes away, he's only caught.
Only caught.
You have one turtle caught.
And look, he's back. Perfect health, ready to go.
Oh yeah.
So you'll notice in the death hole, it all happened so fast, but we picked up the item or sub-weapon called the scroll.
That's right.
They deal massive damage compared to every other attack in the game. So we'll be using this scroll in combination with a trick where we throw out a normal attack and then activate the sub-weapon like I did right there, dealing the damage of the sub-weapon without taking ammunition.
Yeah, that was well explained. I like that. It is very complicated to explain, though, for me to wrap my head around. Donnie throwing out his bow staff, and then you using a sub-weapon switch to do the damage of your sub-weapon without wasting a sub-weapon. That's just... it takes some time for me to get used to that. But with Sacred Oil's controllers, I believe I could pull off some good stuff. The Giant Mouser, ladies and gentlemen.
So we used a glitch there that we paused within a 2-frame window, and it activated his hitbox immediately and in his chest rather than in his mouth. Super strange trick. Fairly recent discovery within the past couple years, and really cool. Can save a large chunk of time not having to wait on that Mouser. So here's the point in the run where we figure out if the Technodrome is located in hole 1, 2, or 3. Feel free to guess if you'd like.
I've got chat going wild for hole 1.
Hole 1, let's go. Can
Although
we get it?
Alti does say hole 3.
Alti paid for hole 3.
He paid for a hole 3. Let's see what we get. So these holes, they're menacing, full of enemies, and Skunky's trying to get a little glitch through the wall to kind of drop down and skip a whole bunch of it.
First try.
Oh, that looks tasty.
You don't want to get caught in that stuff or the game freezes. Alright, so it is hole 1, baby.
Hole 1, babies! Sorry, Alti. Technodrome looks small on the outside. Feels smaller on the inside. I don't know. I had nothing else. Skunky using the old trick, stab it in the eye with a stick.
Poke him in the eye. Alright, now we move on to the inside of the Technodrome. Large place, very industrial feel. Lots of tough enemies. We're going to be doing one ceiling clip that'll wrap us down a couple screens, and then we will go into what we call the final hallway. When the screen turns yellow, it's time to get serious. And if everything goes right, we will be able to use our scroll weapon to do a really cool flowing final hallway section. Gotta get that flow.
This is the final chance to get donations in for Skunky's run. Ladies and gentlemen, like I said, this is a pleasure to have Skunky at the horn, at the helm, doing such great things for such a great cause. Alti coming through with the top donation of the run. So glad to be here. I don't have the words.
Yeah, thank you all for being here in chat, in the audience. Really appreciate it. It's really cool to be able to do this. Joe for being on comms. Thank you.
Once again, my pleasure. Got 19 scrolls.
We have a $20 donation from Send It.
Send it.
And a $5 donation from Anonymous. Thank you, everyone, for donating during this run.
Thank you for sending that. Alright, so I lost track of where my kill count was. Hopefully we'll see a weapon drop here that we can avoid. If not, we're going to crash into it and not be able to use our scrolls. Not the end of the world, but there are some cool strats to show off with the scroll weapon.
Oh, man. Once again, Skunky making it look so easy. This hallway is just destruction for me. Alright, it gets tighter and tighter. Those white ghostly flying dudes just do so much damage. What do you call those, Skunky?
They used to be called jetpacks, but a progression of memes has now deemed them Space Arcus. So shoutouts to Arcus.
Hey.
Red lightning.
This is it, folks.
For all our
Shredder
good
showing
fans.
his evil face. Skunky, take it away, man.
We messed that up, but we have enough help to survive here, hopefully. And Shredder goes down. Thank you, Joe. Appreciate you. And we got Fuzzkill. We tried the Fuzzkill, but we messed it up. That's tough with the nerves, but thank you all for having me. It's been a pleasure to show you TMNT, one of my favorite games of all time. Definitely my favorite speedrun. Thanks again, Joe. Thanks for all my friends in the audience here, friends in chat. You are all awesome. It's an honor to do this, so I appreciate it.
You did great, man. Thank you so much.
Thanks, MAGFest, for having us.
Thank you so much, Skunky. Both of those were great runs, and thank you, Joe King, for the commentary. Thank you to all our donors. We smashed through most of our donation incentives for today, including for this next run, which is going to be an Earthbound run. There's going to be a glitch showcase, and a new donation poll has been added for Earthbound. This run, if you're not familiar with it, is no NES %, where we're going to go through the game without the main character, which means there's an extra party slot that needs to be filled with someone who's usually an NPC. So if you get your donations in, you can vote for who should join the party in Earthbound. So get those donations in, and that next run by Sushi Kishi is going to start shortly.